I'm sure you remember the last time I talked about how Take-Two seemed to handle the modding of games by Rockstar, but now things have taken a much more serious turn than mods just being taken down. A group of modders who were working on the GTA 3 and Vice City reverse engineering projects are now being sued by Take-Two over their work on RE3 and REVC. In the lawsuit, Take-Two are claiming that the conduct of the people that they're suing over this has caused and is continuing to cause the company irreparable harm, and they are seeking monetary compensation for the damages that they claim the group is causing against them. Now, I am in no way, shape, or form a legal expert when it comes to the subject of reverse engineering computer software source code, which is already a legal gray area. But if I can say anything, first I want to say that this sucks for the people involved in this whole mess. I doubt it was their intention to step on anyone's toes or to cause great financial harm or irreparable damage to a major company through their project, which actually made numerous improvements to the base games that were never officially added but would seem like no-brainers, and which required you to own the base games before downloading them because these were not pirated copies that were being made available. But corporate lawyers are obviously not going to see things this way. Now, what shocks me is that before they were sued, there was no cease and desist, because they've done that in the past with modding projects that they didn't agree with. But this time, RE3 and REVC just existing was the first straw, and a successful DMCA counterclaim that resulted in the files going back up again after they were initially removed was the last straw. Also, think of the implications this might have further throughout the modding community. The makers of GTA Underground have recently stated that they are officially ending all work on the project. You might remember that GTA Underground was one of the mods that was hit by the sweeping takedowns in DMCAs this past summer. It was an awesome looking mod too. All the main cities from every 3D GTA, plus the maps of Bulworth and Carcer City, a new map based on Chicago, new radio stations, all that hard work and passion put into it by dedicated fans, who feel that now they can no longer continue their work on it out of fear of being hit with legal action. I'm sure a lot of people feel as though that the company has taken a much stronger anti-modding stance, and it seems like it happened recently. It's almost as if somebody there just learned what mods are, and now they want to put an end to it completely because they see it as people tampering with their profits. I get the impression that they're almost trying to actively discourage people from modding their games, or at least making specific types of mods such as map mods, and I have no clue why. Some speculate that it could be because those rumored remasters of the 3D era games could actually be happening. But if that's the case, then what would these remasters be like if they feel that fan-made mods pose a significant threat to them? And even then, what would the map mods have to do with a remaster if a remaster isn't going to be every 3D era map, including the maps from Manhunt and Bully running on the old San Andreas engine with no visual upgrades? It doesn't really make much sense to me, and I'm not in Take-Two's legal department, so I can't exactly figure out how they see things, but overall, the situation currently happening to the teams behind the reverse engineering projects is pretty awful. Starting with the mod takedowns, and now this, it hasn't been a very positive time for people modding these games. Oh yeah, and I have seen the new GTA 5 trailer, don't worry, I'll share my thoughts on that soon, but right now I just wanted to talk a little about what's going on with this. And I'd like to know what you think as well. What are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments, and thank you for watching.